What's up, guys? Redman Pro here, coming at you with another episode in my epic E-Tech weapons guide. Today we're going to be going over an E-Tech shotgun. This E-Tech shotgun is going to be the Tediore Splatgun. The prefix on this one's the basic Tediore Splatgun, and the specs on this thing is 651. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today, guys. 651,512. Accuracy is going to be 62.8. Fire rate is 1.5. Reload speed is 2.8. Magazine size is 8. Electric damage per second is going to be 141,047.4. And chance to shock is 24%. Has a 1.8 times weapon zoom. It goes up and down from there on different weapons with different prefixes, and explodes like a grenade when reloaded. That's typical for the Tediore, all Tediore weapons. I think most all of them do that. They chucks them out like a grenade and explodes. But anyways, I found this one in the Sir Hemlock vs. the Son of Cromarax DLC. I have a neat little chest farming method. It's where I find most of my E-Tech weapons. If you guys want to know how to do this so you can get E-Techs this way yourself, basically I did make a video on it, and I will be leaving it in the description. And hopefully you guys will check that out and use that as a viable resource to get these E-Techs. I find it like either I get really lucky or it's like a really hot spot for them. Anyways, guys, I am gonna team this one with the Bone of the Ancients. It's gonna be a shock damage one because this Splatgun happens to be a shock damage version. It does come in all the elemental versions. This weapon is not that great except for pooping on shields. That's about all it does. Other than that, it doesn't do anything, man. It's typical of all the Splat guns. Though, they almost do nothing. Anyways, guys, I decided to see what this thing would do to Pyro Pete's shield. I thought I'd just try it out and show you guys. And I pretty much just have my Money Shot Gunzerker setup going on. Anyways, I just left it like that. I'm just going to team it with the Grog Nozzle and this Tediore Splat gun here and see how much I can do with damage I can do to his shield here. Anyways, I'm just going to start it off, and I do speed it up here, so it's going to be about 3 times as fast. So just think, like, add 3 to, like, times the time that I start fighting him, times 3 here, and that's the amount that it took to do that much damage on the shield. This weapon is not the greatest. And I'm going to go over my rating system on this weapon here. It's either going to be an essential, a recreational, or useless. And pretty much all the Splat guns, in my opinion, are useless. There are better ones than this, just because this one pretty much only dumps on shields. You could use it to get a shield down and then switch to another weapon real quick to knock the actual health points down. But this weapon, these Splat guns, they don't have any, they don't shoot far at all or anything. I'm going to read from the wiki. Launches a single arching explosive projectile which detonates on contact. When reloaded, thrown weapon releases 2 elemental bombardets on detonation, a high vertical arc. This weapon it's not great. Like, you have to arc the bullets. They don't shoot that far. There's way better shotguns. This could be better with all this damage and all that stuff with if it had a higher fire rate, but it just doesn't, guys, and it's just not a great weapon. So I'm going to deem this one useless, and I will never use it. In fact, I'm probably going to go feed it to the grinder right after this episode's over. Is probably what I'm going to do with it. Anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of this episode, and I'm out.